In this excerpt from Building Blocks 2, I'm going to show you how to use chord inversions to make your chord progressions more fluid and interesting. Let's dive right in. Chord inversions. What are they? Chord inversions will allow you to take your chord voicing to the next level. And if you recall back to Building Blocks 1, voicing refers to how you arrange the pitches in your chord. And we've only had two options so far, with the fifth and without the fifth. Well, chord inversions are going to bust that wide open and give us so many options as far as how we voice our chords. This is where the true artistry of chord progressions lie. So, let's take a look at this chord progression. These are all in root position. 1 chord, 4 chord, 6 chord, 5 chord are all in root position, which is just the position we've been using so far. The root is at the bottom, then the third, then the fifth. Now, this sounds fine, and some songs will do this, but there's something about this I don't like. And that is when you have a root change that is a bit of a jump, like 1 to 4, it creates kind of a jumpy, clunky sound as these chords just donk, dank, jump between each other. Even this 4 to 6 jump's kind of clunky. Really, the only thing that sounds kind of nice and sort of smooth is the 6 to 5 because they're so close. And that clunky sound can kind of come off as a bit amateur. And this is where inversions come into play. I'm going to take this chord here, this 4 chord, and I'm going to invert it downwards by taking this top note, the 1, and moving it down an octave to this one, down here. Now what do we get? Right? Compare. Jumpy. Smooth. Because chords don't actually care where you put their pitches. This is a 4 major chord. That means it's a 4, 6, and 1. You can play 4, 6, and 1 any way you want. You could spread them out all over the place, put them anywhere. Or in our case, invert them, and you still get that 4 major chord sound. Let's put this back and let's invert this 6 chord as well. Our top pitch is 3. So let's take it down an octave to this lower 3. And notice how I use the term octave. Octave is the distance between any same number, right? So as we already know, 1 to 1 is an octave, but so is 3 to 3. The distance between 2 and 2, 7 and 7. If it's the same number, there's always going to be 11 pitches in between, and so it's always going to be an octave interval. I love this because we've created this sort of stepping up motion. It sounds really nice. So now not only do we have this smoother transition between the chords because their pitches are closer to each other, but we've also created this interesting top line. This is where the artistry lies. Let's look at a couple more examples. I'll invert our 5 chord down. So this is a 2, go down to 2. Let's invert this chord again. Take the 1 down to the 1. All right? Infinite options here. Personally, I liked this walk up. So that's what I would go with. The point is, you get to choose. So when you're writing a chord progression, choosing what chords to use, in this case 1, 4, 6, 5, that's only half the battle. The real art form here is how you voice those chords. How are you going to play those chords? Now we can also invert upwards, like see this 1 major chord. I'll take the 1, I'll put it up here. And then to keep all the pitches close, I'll put our 4 chord back in root position. So now look at this. Our top note is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, all the way until the last chord. I didn't even realize that these 3 chords all shared the 1 until we did this. easily through these chords. No jumpiness, no clunkiness whatsoever. Let's compare. Nice. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, this is an excerpt from Building Blocks, our online music production and composition course. And if you like this video, there are tons more in Building Blocks. And the lessons also include interactive challenges in which you recreate drum patterns, bass lines, chord progressions, and melodies, as well as write your own in this online DAW that you're seeing here, fully interactive. So if you're curious, head on over to audiblegenius.com and try it now.